All right, we're going to start out low speed forward, which is drawing air out. And this checked in at about 61 decibels over about a minute. And here is medium air out. And this checked in at about 62 decibels over a minute. And this is high air out. And this jumped up to, I believe, 70 decibels over the span of a minute. And we've got her off. And then this is air coming in. And they only have medium and high. This is medium, the lower of the speeds. This is air actually coming inward. And this checked in at 60 decibels over the span of a minute. And when we bump it up to high, this checked in at 73 decibels over the span of a minute. So there you have it. Wasn't too bad of a job. Took a little, probably about an hour and a half, something like that. By the time I got everything kind of situated and had to kind of reroute some wires back into here a little bit into the frame up on the roof. One thing I did do, hopefully we can see it here, is I used the knob from the old vent line, just a little single fan speed that I took out. I used this because the one that they give you, which is down here, is quite a bit wider. And what I was running into, there's not a lot of space in between this fan, or for the screen, and the frame here. And it was like rubbing on each one. It was still working, but I was able to use the old screw and the old knob from the vent line that I took out. So if any of you guys are looking at doing this, you might want to consider the same thing. So it did fit in there pretty well. It's still, I don't know if we can see that with all the backlight, but the lid shuts just fine. It seems to take a little bit longer because you got this excess stuff here now that wasn't there before with the old one. So, but it's still workable. Just a little bit freer using the knob off the old vent line. Just, you know, hard kind of getting your fingers back up in here because it's kind of sits up in kind of almost flush with this. So that's kind of a minor inconvenience, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. I got this for I think about 50, just over 50 bucks on Amazon. And the best part is that you work it all from inside. You don't need to get up on the roof. You don't need to take out the old vent frame on the outside. That way you don't have to mess with scraping off all the butyl tape up on the roof. Everything is done inside. So it's just a matter of connecting two wires and remounting it, and you're pretty much good to go. So unfortunately there were no instructions in the box, which I've read that happens with these for whatever reason, probably because there's so many different applications this could be used for, as far as, you know, trailers that just have a vent opening and not even the little fan that you're replacing. So but yeah, overall pretty happy with this, and it's a nice upgrade to the little tiny fans that usually come in these things in the bathroom. So I'm not sure what volume these things pull in, like compared to a Max Air or a Fantastic fan, but it's multiple times better than that little fan that most manufacturers put here in the bathroom. So overall, very pleased. If you have even small sense of how to use a screwdriver and connect a couple wires, you'll be in good shape with this. So next thing I'm going to do is put a Max Air fan mate, whatever we call it, this guy out here up on the roof, so that way we can, as I get out of focus there a little bit, so that's going up on the roof next, and that way we can obviously have the fan working if we're out and it's raining. So that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.